Dixie.
welcomed
In her
me
Southern California home.
With the rotting lemons falling like dead mice from the tree out front.
and quickly proceeded to the predetermined
woefully overrated.
Rorschach test.
Oh,
Being new at psychology,
dead set on making
A good impression.
I worked like a
On
dog
every image that came up,
to make sure I said something interesting,
artistic.
inside.
so she might not perceive the ordinariness within.
Oh,
At the end of the test, I discovered that
Oh.
I was discovered.
You said this looked like,
Back to back.
boogie dancer,
isn't it real?
The face of your
angry and abusive father.
As a newcomer to the game, I gave in.
Said yes.
can't really remember.
I do recall before long.
I wrote a letter to my family telling them
All the ways in which
Oh, my memory.
Contract
that possibly they could have been the reason for all my problems.
insecurities.
Doubt.
and failure.
And then the therapist discovered that I had dearly loved my father who had died,
Rather
At
tragic.
a young
A
age.
short time before.
and that I was in the process of mourning him quickly.
Because I was
The
fixated.
loss.
In the love,
It was suggested
By the way,
Hypnosis is a big deal.
these
that for me
situations,
to love him
And miss anyone that much.
especially your father,
must mean
must be
I had been sexually abused.
throughout your life.
You were just having a hard time remembering.
and I can help you. For a fee, of course.
Soon I was reading those tracts
Abuses.
Women of suffering
and wondering why
As a help.
and sane human being.
I could
Call
not
any incident.
project this onto my familial situation.
Oh.
Sexually abused? Gosh, hard as I try.
Never mind.
Gosh, and a husband who's all work and no play, left a lot to be desired.
We know the story.
So I sought help. And
Never mind.
can you imagine?
You know the story.
She said the answer lay in
We
medication.
know the story.
Medication.
Never mind.
I think she meant pills. Anyway, soon the therapist, who insisted on chain smoking,
And if you had a problem,
You need more session.
To work it out.
was dead from lung cancer, and I was
in the
out,
cold, cruel,
Whole cruel world.
Undiagnosed.
left with only a few lame cassette tapes.
A
suggesting,
moon.
Toward the light.
with every gentle sweep of his glowing light,
Move toward your
Place
center.
of calm, free from the world of concern.
just follow my light,
To your center.
You're doing well.
Follow my light.
with the center of your eye,
The center of your mind.
Center of your spirit. Very nice.
You're doing well.
and we are moving
Ever closer to
And how
the
about
Center of
this?
our
the
being.
center of our
You are
soul.
moving closer to the source of all
It is
hidden
why the
light,
prayer
and
calls
there
us
is only
to
one
the
thing to do: move
Just
toward
follow
the
the light
light,
to the center
fresh
of the
light.
It is where
Fresh
we
air
light.
toward the light, the window open, welcome. Place yourself upon the window ledge, lean out into the light, feel how real it is, how fresh, how friendly and welcoming it is.
without intention,
Fresh light,
without restraint,
fresh air,
without
etc.
resistance.
You could
With the
imagine
tremor of the
from
light.
there what the next suggestion
Closer to
might
the center
be.
to a belief
No
so
wonder
peace
people
and
jump out of
doing
buildings
well.
all the
You're
time.
doing well,
Oh,
doing well.
goodness, that was a
You're doing
long
well.
time ago.
and you are safe here.
I have made you
What
safe
about
for
the
a very
infamous
thing.
And which will
alcohol?
bring forth great sums
For
of money.
keeping you so
Yes,
safe.
I was interested in
This
the
is the best thing to
fun. And on that fated
And
day,
I have made you
and
safe.
At the
yes,
center of
I
the
did
center.
slip behind the
And you
wheel
will bring
and
forth
attempt
great
to
sums of
attend
money.
one
Great
more
sums of
mandatory child
You are standing
event.
at the top of
But what happened after the arrest?
Of
The
a
sensual
gloriously
abuse by the arresting officer, the humiliation of the whole ordeal, and the initiation into the underworld of prostitutes, husband beaters, and petty thieves in a bizarre kind of bonding session that evening. I was quickly connected by a mobile phone to a new therapist who, in the wake of my shock and shame, suggested that,
Delicious
of
calm grapes
course, I
upon
needed
you.
help, and would I come to her post-haste, at which point we would redesign my mind and my
more
life.
beautiful than you have ever seen.
So within an hour, without my say-so whatsoever,
Toward the
I was placed in a treatment program.
Beauty.
The party on the other end of the helpline empathized, and when I sighed, said, "Why are you crying?"
You're doing well.
I sighed again, and she said, "You most certainly need help. And by the way, if you don't go through with the therapy, as I am a representative of your healthcare program, you should know that we will cancel your coverage immediately. Oh, thank you, and have a nice day, honey." And then I entered a urine testing room full of dropouts, deadbeats, drug addicts, etc., and hated every minute of it and checked out midway. Isn't that a surprise? And it just goes on and on. Betrayal, coercion, therapy as punishment.
Glowing
The
with
evenly divided against
You're
itself.
doing well.
All
You're doing
ethically
well.
reprehensible
well.
behavior, and the patient possibly will be open
Drops
to
away
With each
You
self-incrimination.
are moving
Do you pay by check
closer
or
to the
credit
center
card?
of your being.
It's a double-edged sword
On your
at
thigh.
best,
On your body,
meaningless
on your thigh.
at worst, right? Which is really scary. I mean, really scary. Oh goodness, that was a long time ago. I wonder if they still do it that way.
The river deepens when it gets down to the sea. The river deepens.